Picture this. Your 4-year-old needs to put on her shoes. You've asked 3 times. She's sitting on the floor, staring at her sneakers like they're alien artifacts. Put your shoes on, sweetie. Nothing. I need you to put your shoes on now. She picks one up, drops it. And here's what you do next, the thing that feels helpful. You kneel down and put the shoes on for her. You just reinforced exactly what you were trying to stop. In Finland, 3-year-olds walk to preschool alone in the snow. They dress themselves, pack their own bags. They're not special kids with special brains. They just have parents who understand one principle that Western parents are getting catastrophically wrong. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete framework that works in about 3 minutes. The problem you're actually creating. How many times did you remind your child to brush their teeth this week? To get dressed? And here's the real question. Are they getting better at remembering or worse? Every time you remind your child to do something they're capable of doing, you're sending their prefrontal cortex a message. You don't need to remember this. I'll remember for you. The prefrontal cortex handles planning and self-control. It's like a muscle, and you're not letting your child use it. Their brain is learning to wait for your voice. Your reminder. Your rescue. This is the difference between obedience and discipline. Obedience is when your child does what you say. Discipline is when your child does what they need to do without you saying anything at all. Every timeout, every sticker chart, every reward system, they're building obedience, not discipline. What Nordic parents know. In Nordic countries, kindergartners stay home when they're sick alone. 5-year-olds use sharp knives to prepare snacks. Now you're thinking, that's nice for them, but my child can't even remember to flush the toilet. It's not about culture. It's about neuroscience. Nordic parents use a concept called selvständighet, self-standing. It's the belief that struggle is not the enemy of childhood. It's the entire point. Think about building muscle. You have to lift weights. The muscle has to struggle. Your child's prefrontal cortex is the same. It needs to struggle with responsibility to get stronger. Children become capable by being treated as capable. The 4 pillars of selvständighet. Pillar 1. Natural consequences over punishment. You let reality be the teacher. The basal ganglia, the habit-forming part of the brain, learns best from direct cause and effect. When a child forgets their lunch and feels hungry, their brain creates a stronger memory than any lecture. The mistake? Rescuing children from consequences. You bring the forgotten lunch to school. You're disconnecting action from outcome. Example, your 5-year-old refuses to wear a coat. You say once, "It's cold outside. You need a coat." They refuse. You bring it and let them be cold for 30 seconds. Then offer it again.
No lecture.
Just reality. Pillar 2. Single clear instructions, then silence. 1 instruction. Then walk away. When you give repeated reminders, you're doing the brain work for your child. Their anterior cingulate cortex, which handles error detection, never activates. Instead of, get dressed. I said get dressed. Get dressed. Try. You need to be dressed in 10 minutes. Leave the room. Let their brain do the work. If they're not dressed, natural consequence. They go to school in pajamas once. They'll never forget again. Pillar 3. Age-appropriate struggle. Nordic parents give young children responsibilities that feel dangerous to us. Research shows children's brains learn through manageable risk. When you give a 4-year-old a butter knife to spread jam, you're activating their motor cortex and frustration tolerance circuits. The mistake? Taking over when something looks hard. Your child tries to zip their jacket. Takes forever. You take over. Their brain learns. When things are hard, give up and wait for rescue. Pillar 4. Emotional co-regulation, not rescue. When your child is upset, your job is not to fix it. Your job is to stay calm while they experience it. Mirror neurons mean your child's brain literally mirrors your nervous system. When they're melting down and you stay regulated, their brain learns, I can feel big things and survive them. Example, your child cries because they can't build the block tower. Instead of fixing it, you sit nearby. That's frustrating. Then silence. Let them feel it. They're building frustration tolerance. The 5-step implementation. Step 1. Identify one repeated reminder. Pick something you remind your child about daily.
Getting dressed.
Brushing teeth. Say it once. You need to brush your teeth before we leave. What's happening? The hippocampus, the memory center, is now responsible for encoding this. Before, you were the hippocampus. Step 2. Let the natural consequence happen. They don't brush? You don't remind again. You leave for school. In the car. Did you brush your teeth? If no, you respond. Your teeth will feel gross all day. Tomorrow you'll remember. Their brain is making a direct connection between forgetting and discomfort. This is 100 times more powerful than your lecture. Step 3. Physical distance during struggle. When your child is working on something hard, getting dressed, solving a problem, move to a different room. When you're present, their brain checks your face for cues. When you leave, they shift to internal monitoring. This is executive function. Example. Your 5-year-old is buttoning their shirt. You say, "I know you can figure this out. I'll be in the kitchen." 3 minutes later they appear, shirt buttoned, glowing with pride.
That's dopamine.
Their brain rewarding itself for perseverance. Step 4. Replace praise with observation. Stop saying, "Good job." Instead, describe what you see. You got dressed by yourself. Your shoes are on. Praise makes children dependent on external validation. Observation helps them develop internal awareness. Step 5. The 1-week consistency rule. The first 3 days are chaos. Your child will test whether you mean it. They'll forget things.
Meltdown.
Your job? Stay boring. Neutral. Consistent. By day 4 or 5, something shifts. Their prefrontal cortex starts firing up. They start remembering. By day 7, you'll see the first glimpse of self-regulation. Handling the objections. But my child has ADHD. They're different. Research on neurodivergent children shows they need more practice with self-regulation, not less. If your child's prefrontal cortex develops more slowly, reminding them constantly is like telling someone with weak legs to never walk. The solution isn't fewer expectations. It's clearer structure. 1 instruction. Visual timer. Natural consequence.
Repeat.
This won't work in my culture.
Discipline is respect.
You're respecting your child's capacity to be capable. When children develop genuine self-discipline, they respect themselves. And children who respect themselves naturally respect others. I don't have time for natural consequences. You don't have time now because you've spent years not building their capability. Every day you continue the current pattern, you're making your future harder. Yes, natural consequences take time in week 1. By week 4, you're getting time back in droves. 6 months from now, do you want to still be reminding your child to brush their teeth? The transformation. Remember that 4-year-old who wouldn't put on shoes? Here's how it looks now. You say once, "We're leaving in 5 minutes. You need shoes on." 4 minutes later, she appears.
Shoes on.
Maybe on the wrong feet.
But on.
You don't praise her. You notice. Your shoes are on. You're ready to go. And she feels it. That internal pride. That capability. This is self-study. This is discipline. The framework. Natural consequences teach better than punishment. 1 instruction, then silence. Age-appropriate struggle builds competence. Stay calm while they feel hard things. The first week will test everything in you. You'll want to rescue.
Don't.
By week 2, you'll see glimpses. By week 4, you'll have a different child. Your 1 action step for today. Pick 1 thing you remind your child about constantly. Tomorrow morning, say it once. Then walk away. Your child is more capable than your anxiety believes they are. Want to learn how to handle the massive meltdowns that might come during this transition? Check out the next video on the Nordic approach to tantrums. It works in under 2 minutes.